so I really hope that pulls off, to be honest. Okay, I'm going to stand up and give you a proper room tour. It's a non-negotiable, everybody. I got a sausage whiff, that's what I got. Maybe it just ain't a linear process, you know. I don't know why I find it so hard. Good morning, everybody. I had a slick bun yesterday, and I plan to have a slick bun today because, well, you can see why. A founding father. I am in London. Let's do a little vlog catch up from my beautiful bed. I'm in Richmond at the moment, actually. In Richmond without Billy, can you believe? Let me tell you about my sleep last night. It was really sensational. I can't remember falling asleep, but I remember it was it was a deep sleep. It was a comfortable sleep. The bed is absolutely delicious. And what more could you wish for a night away from your own home? I'm in London because I had 2 absolutely glorious events yesterday. I was also meant to be seeing my friend Roxy. What's these? Woof, bless me. But unfortunately, on the train down, a swan got stuck under the train and it delayed us by like 45 minutes. So I ended up not being able to see it. I'm going to sneeze again. Which I was gutted about because I haven't caught up with her for ages and I was really looking forward to it. But then I had a glorious event with YSL. My first time being invited to something with that brand. I was really nervous, actually. It said dress code chic YSL, and I kind of see it as quite a luxe brand. I guess with a lot of opportunities with work, I'm still, maybe I'll never stop, but in that phase of just like, why did they invite me? You know, there's a lot of this industry is smoke and mirrors, I guess. It feels like I'm so grateful and I feel so lucky to be invited, but at the same time, I shit myself, I overthink everything, and I really panic about like being there. I don't know. Anyway, I went and it was fab, and then I had a gorgeous evening with Clarins to celebrate their new skin tint, which, I am not lying, is absolutely sensational. I have done a campaign with them for it, but it's just amazing. A lot of you may know my love for Clarins foundations runs deep. I'm so passionate about them. This actually isn't a foundation, it's more like a skincare extension. And they're calling it like a skin tint, but not just a skin tint. And Clarins event was absolutely gorgeous. So it was at Petersham Nurseries in Richmond, and it was just lush. And obviously Kate, who is the PR for Clarins, is just my favourite person in the entire industry. I love her so much. Again, very lucky to be sat around the table. Clarins is a massively important brand to me, like hugely, hugely special. I also met Eric, the head of artistry, and I pray that it happens, but I somehow managed to invite myself to his makeup lab in Paris. I really hope that pulls off, to be honest. I stayed overnight in Richmond in this gorgeous hotel. I'll give you a little room tour in a second, because I have another event this morning with the Gel Bottle, which is the brand that I use for my VIEVE. Faith does my nails, but it's a gel bottle event this morning, and then I have a little meeting afterwards, and then I'm heading home. It's been a really lovely London trip, actually, and it's been a while since I've been down here. I think I was due like a city injection, although I hate it. And I do hate it, and we know that I hate it, but I feel very lucky and fortunate to be invited to these events, and sometimes, I still can't believe it, so. Wondering how much of the room tour I can do with, like, still staying in bed. What a treat this is. I mean, the bed is so huge. For reference, that's my hand. So you can kind of see how big it is. So that's 1 foot all the way over there. And flexibility is not what it used to be. Other foot there. And that's the TV. You can see, it's huge. There's a lovely copper bath over there. And a gorgeous smoked mirror wall. Big bright windows. Bathroom through there. My car's picking me up at 9:15, so in about an hour. So I've got an hour to get ready. I can do that. I kind of want to try some of this new YSL makeup as well. It was to celebrate a new concealer, and I'm thinking we could do a little get ready together. Okay, I'm going to stand up and give you a proper room tour. Beautiful, hey? Gorgeous! And then this is a big copper bath. Imagine having that in your bedroom. Chic. YSL chic. We love nothing more than a hotel with hotel slippers. How insanely beautiful is this little view as well? I think that's, I don't know, Richmond River maybe? It's called the Bingham River Hotel. This is my stuff. We got given these, well, I think you were only meant to take one, but I actually took two, which is so greedy, but they said they had loads. These are from the Clarins event, and Shelby George is going to be loving those when we take them home. How I'm going to traipse these across London today, I don't know. Then we got some gorgeous bits from YSL. This is the new concealer, which we're going to try in a minute. I did try it yesterday, and this mascara looks absolutely unreal. I'll show you. It's also a brown mascara, and you know how I feel about brown mascara. Look at that packaging, though. Isn't that so nice? That would make such a lovely gift, I feel. We also then got perfume bottles engraved. What the helly? Look how cute. Fun fact as well, YSL Cinema was my first perfume. My auntie used to work there, and I, have been a big YSL perfume fan for years and years and years. And then from Clarins, we got given some of the skin tints. I do actually have these already, so I'll give one to Mum, a couple of other people that I know will love them. And then this really beautiful little Clarins case with 3 lip oils in. Now, this I had in my bag yesterday anyway. I use this religiously. I haven't tried any of the other shades, I don't think, for a really long time. And these are raspberry and cherry. But last night I tried the chocolate one, and I really need that in my life. It was like a dark brownie shade. Rather into this neon case as well, I love that. Very lucky, got given some beautiful little bits. I think I'm just gonna have a shower, get ready and sorted, because my car's picking me up in about an hour, and I don't want that hour to all of a sudden turn into 20 minutes and me be chaos rushing, so I'm gonna get cracking. Want to know how mental I am? I've put my towel on the floor so I can sit on the floor, and you're propping up against the dressing table. You know, I thought we'll do some makeup together. I need the natural light, but I also need to think about hygiene. Carpets never get cleaned, you know. I don't know if you can see that, but they also engraved our lipstick. Gorgeous. Also, Kate had this Clarins lipstick last night that I've not yet seen before, and I want it. It's their new refillable one, so I'm going to get myself one of those. But I absolutely need to wash my hair tonight. It's a non-negotiable, everybody. Can I just say, this makeup bag from Space NK is still the best thing ever. So, the colour blue makes me so happy. Normally I get a bit itchy staying in London overnight, but I've actually really enjoyed this trip so far. Shelbs has gone to Paris for a work trip, so she's not actually at the house. So I've got the weekend to myself, which will be nice. And I'm going to do my washing. I'm going to finish ordering the bits for my room. I can't lie, I have felt really low this week. On Tuesday, I woke up and I just felt really low. And I haven't felt like this for such a long time. Shelbs made me, like, she went for a run on the beach and she was like, just come with me and sit out in the fresh air. So we went and got a coffee and went and sat on the beach. And it's kind of weird, because a lot of the time when I'm not feeling okay, I really usually am one for like speaking about it and talking about it. But, you know, this time I just felt like there wasn't anything to say. There wasn't anything to talk about. I just felt low vibe. I'm gonna sneeze. And then I had an unintentional phone call with Bills, and she was like, how are you? And I was like, I don't know, I don't feel 100%. And she was asking me all these questions, and my answer to all the questions was like, I'm not sure. She was like, mate, I think you're a bit burnt out. And then I was like, yeah, do you know what? That actually is how I feel. And I think perhaps what's happened is, obviously I've had ups and downs over the last 6 months, but I think my worst trait is I underestimate everything. With what I've been through in the last 6 months, I'm like, yeah, but people go through worse. Like, yeah, but could be worse. Yeah, but, you know, loads of people go through this, it's fine, you know? And I have this habit of undermining how I feel all the time because I feel like it's not warranted enough. SPF 50, this is my favourite one. I feel like I'm not a massive primer fan, but I feel like this acts as a fantastic primer. So perhaps the last 6 months have just all caught up with me and I am feeling a bit of a certain way. I think one of the biggest issues for me is I am such a career person. Capricorn, my career is really important to me. Everything I've achieved within my career is also like hugely important to me. And this year, although I've had some incredible opportunities, my proactiveness within my career has had to take a backseat this year, obviously, for obvious reasons. It's felt very much like all of the things I wanted to achieve within my work the last few, you know, this year has had to be put on hold, and that makes me feel itchy. But at the same time, what I'm trying to do now is just accept that it's because I have to prioritize. I have to prioritize like myself, right? What I've done now is I've been thinking about it a lot this week. I'm taking the pressure off myself to produce all of these things. Like Filter Drop Series 2 was meant to launch this year. Mine and Billy's secret project, which I'm sure you can guess what it is, was meant to launch this year. All of these big projects that I've wanted to, you know, come to fruition this year, it hasn't been possible. The sole reason that I've had to prioritize life, I think. If you were to write down everything you've achieved in a year, I think all of us would be so surprised. I'm not talking about all these huge things, and there have been some incredible highlights for me within my career this year, but I'm talking about everything. So I have become a better communicator, or I have shown more kindness to myself, or I feel like this year I have laughed more, or, you know, there's so many things that I think if we really took the time to sit down and think about our achievements, we'd probably be so shocked. And maybe I should start taking my own advice. I'm going for a smoky grey shimmery eye today. I don't know who I think I am. Perhaps we'd all be, you know, shocked by that. Yeah, that's where my head's been this week. But I feel better just for sitting with myself and sitting with my thoughts. And it's another thing that I'm really trying to focus on this year is, you know, it's great to talk to people. It's great to have other people's opinions and other people's advice. But you know what? Sometimes I think it's really important to learn how to sit with your own thoughts and feelings and just be with them. You know, if you want to be sad for a couple of days and you want to turn your phone off and not have to speak to people, okay, not turn your phone off, but you know what I mean, if you want to go a bit low-key and off the radar because that's going to make you feel better, then all for it, babes. I'm going to go in with a bit of Flawless Filter and a bit of the Hourglass Stick Foundation, which is a real firm favourite at the moment, I can't lie. And this is the shade Ivory, but I've used it a lot because it is full coverage, but you can kind of tailor it. So yeah, a priority for me is also, this year has also been to really try and be okay on my own. One thing I've noticed since being single, it's fresh after obviously going through a divorce, I honestly think that single girl era is just as toxic as being in a relationship where you are portraying, you know, something that it's not, or, you know, like we see all of these things online that aren't truthful. And I think the same for single girl era. It's this huge pressure to, like, I don't know, go off to the depths of the forest and find yourself and then be like, you know, I had 6 years single and that's where I truly found myself. And your relationship status, whether that's with someone, seeing someone, dating someone, in a new relationship, married, divorced, single, I think your relationship status should have nothing to do with how capable you are of finding who you truly are. I think you can do it with someone. I think you can do it with the right person. I think you can do it in any relationship status you like. There's so many factors that make that a possibility. Maybe one day I'll be able to talk about all of this stuff without it being cryptic, because I'm still scared of feelings and things like that. But and still working feelings out, I guess. Oh, I feel like this concealer's a bit dark. Lovely consistency though. Wowee. It's quite similar to VIEVE's concealer. Yeah, this contour stick is absolutely the one. I really love it. So I normally put that on, and then I actually go in with the REFY bronzer. I think I'm going to get ready and then come back because I'm rushing now. Classic. Okay, I'm doing a very quick outfit and I think I'm backlit. But I have my Adidas on, socks, Amazon cycling shorts, some random old t-shirt from, I think from Primark, and I've just slicked my hair back, but I need to do my lips in the car because I look crazy. But I put that YSL brown mascara on. Really like it. I regret not having breakfast because I had to walk down past the reception and smell. I got a sausage whiff, that's what I got. Like some sort of garlicky sausage thing. I've just popped on my lips Honey Love lipstick by MAC, the raspberry Clarins lip oil, and a Beauty Pie lip liner in the shade Chime. I don't actually know where this event is, you know. We didn't quite have time to do the full French tip, so we did it on the thumb and then on the other hand on my little finger. Absolutely obsessed. She's done such a lush job on the shape, because the red ones that I had on were done so fast by just a random nail bar, and she did the whole thing in 30 minutes. They were actually horrendous, but she spent so much time doing these. They look lovely. Some other little goodies in here, a cake and a cuticle oil, which I should use. This looks delicious. The TGB. Cute, I have that on the tree.
We'll be calling at Bristol Temple Meads.
Whoa! It's so warm! I'm home and I'm eating some sweets left over from the party. Charles put them on the radiator because she was going to give them to the neighbour's kids, but whatever, I'll have them instead. There are the 3 other boxes if children really want them. I'm just giving my little plant babies a beautiful water. There's no way in hell I'll be able to keep these plants alive, but shelves definitely will, so that's good. One of my nails is just chipped. Literally had them done this morning, so really unsure what's gone on there. I think I need to go and have a cold shower and wash my hair because I feel like I'm covered head to toe in London juices, even though I've been in air conditioning for most of the day, but I feel really clammy. I've been trying to work out my emotions this whole week, and I've actually realised I feel numb. That's how I feel. I don't know if it's the entirety of the 6 months have caught up with me and I'm feeling a bit like, but then I find that weird because I really do feel like I've felt all the emotions as they've come to me. Maybe it just ain't a linear process, you know. Classic me, need to give myself a bit more grace than being fully healed in 6 months, you know. Big me energy, that. So I'm gonna have a shower, I'm gonna sit on a sunshine chair and have a chill with the boys. Have I shown you the lounge? Oh god, those flowers have opened up beautifully. Some more lovely flowers that SG's done. Trace bought us this gorgeous plant for a housewarming present. She said we can't keep the, thank you Vinny. She said we can't keep the vase, but she's wrong. I'm absolutely keeping that. This is the sunshine chair, and this is our beautiful lounge. We have to have the throw on the sofa because Shelbs won't let the dogs on the sofa, but I reckon we should petition that. It's not a big deal. But doesn't it look gorgeous? I love it. I probably have shown you it, but we've not styled that yet. I definitely think I've shown you the sulking room, bathroom. Right, I'm going to shower and then we'll catch up and decide what to have for dinner. I've just come upstairs to Shelby George has left me a fic. She's left me a card. Remember, all we have is now SG. Oh. Oh, she's the best. Things like that. Leaving me little notes, little thoughtful things like that mean more to me than anything money can buy. But one thing that we've consistently spoken about this week is that I am not very good at being in the moment. I'm a huge overthinker. I think about how the past has affected me. I think about how my present will affect my future. And I think having sort of like brought light to that has made me realise that what I'm really bad at is just living in the moment. And I don't know why I find it so hard. I don't even know why I'm finding this week so hard, because like, it's even like, it's so toxic of me to do this, but if I feel emotional and I'm due on, I find it easy to be like, oh, I'm due on, so that's why I'm emotional. But like, being emotional or feeling my feelings not around my period is like alien to me. I don't know, it's just been a really tough week. Just been in my head about a lot of things, and I think you would have kind of seen it in the last vlog, but I thought I'd finally found a therapist that I got on with. And I do get on with her and she's fantastic. She just isn't right for me. The sort of therapy that I know I need is like really thought-provoking, and therapy's expensive, and you have to make sure that you're getting from it like what you're paying for. And I have so many people in my life, so many emotionally intelligent, mature people in my life. So if I'm going to be paying, you know, sort of like £80 to £100 a session, I need to make sure that I'm getting more than that, you know. Otherwise, what's the point in seeing a therapist? I may as well just speak to my friends about it. And that's not the answer, because you need people who are non-biased. I'm trying so hard for this place to feel like home, but it just doesn't yet. I'm finding it hard in the unstable moments. I can't wait for things to feel, you know. Maybe it's just a bad week and we have them. And maybe it's not a huge big deal, like in my head it feels. It's just, it's so alien for me to feel like this, let alone for longer than like a day. And that's a problem in itself, isn't it? That I don't allow myself to feel things. Not feel things, I do. And it's one thing I've noticed massively since walking away from my marriage, is like my emotion has come back, my feelings have come back. I was so closed off and icy, and I feel like my warmth has returned. You know, it has been a conversation over the last couple of weeks how I'm struggling with not feeling stable when it's all I've known for, 9 years. It's also 9 years of like really transformative years as a woman, like pretty much the whole of my 20s. A lot of like my really close people couldn't even make it on Friday, so it wasn't everybody there that I love and adore, but there was a lot of people there that we both love and adore. And Mum came up to me at the end and she just sort of said, she gave me a hug and she said, you know that instability you're feeling, just look around. It was really cute. It's things like this that I'm just like, God, I am just so lucky. Like so lucky. I've freaked myself out because I was led upstairs on my bed. I did that thing when I got out of the shower and put my towel on the bed and then just led there trying to cool down. And I heard the door knock, like a knock at the door, so I ran downstairs and then there was no one there. So like, either some little ratty kids just thought it would be fun to knock on the door and run. I feel like I got down quick enough to see if anyone was here though, and it's just freaked me out because I'm at the house on my own. Anyway, I've had a shower, I've washed my hair. Not washed it like that well because I pretty much run out of shampoo in the shower. I'm just gonna set my laptop up and I'm gonna watch some YouTube. I haven't watched like vlogs and stuff for ages. I'm in two minds about whether to eat dinner or not because I don't feel that hungry. My diet's been so bad lately. I think that's another thing that's just really not helping me to feel 100%. Like, I know good food that fuel, I know what good fuel, I know what good food fueling my body looks like. I don't think that sentence makes sense. And what I have been pumping it with is not. And inevitably it's had a knock-on effect on how I actually feel. So that's definitely something for me to prioritise getting like a hold of. Isn't it tough being an adult? Isn't it tough? Talking of filling yourself with shit, I really didn't know what I wanted to eat for dinner, and I just found noodles. If you know that TikTok noodles have gone like viral, and I had some hot ones the other day, these ones. I had these hot and spicy ones the other day and they were so delicious. And I like full on did the thing, like cooked them in milk. Such a sheep. So you literally just like cook it in milk and water and then you add the little sachets. I don't know what they are. One of them's like a sauce and then there's like a powder thing, a chili powder. I don't know. Honestly, it's filled with shit and they're really just like not ideal, but it is what it is today, okay? Bon apple tits. Let's try it. I topped it with a bit of chili oil because I should really have added prawns, but I just couldn't be asked for that. It's hot. It is good. They're not good for you, but it is good. I think I just quite spicy. I think I picked these up from like B&M or somewhere random. I actually can't believe how hot it is. I am going to try and sleep now. I'm going to start reading a little bit of my book. Just finish off watching a vlog that I started. But yeah, I'm going to try and get an early night. I am genuinely really sorry that this vlog has been so low vibe. I don't know, it's not even got anything to do with the fact that I want all of my content to be really upbeat and stuff, but I'm aware how, I guess, challenging this year has felt for me, so I can only imagine it's kind of challenging to consume. I might be wrong because I do get just the most amazingly lush messages from you all the time, so I'm probably overthinking that too. Yeah, I do just feel a little bit gutted that this week's vlog has taken a turn for the emotion. Anyway, love you all. I hope you've had a good week. Thank you so much as always for your support. If you haven't already, please like the video, leave me a comment and make sure you're subscribed because it makes such a massive difference to everything, and I'd be so grateful. So thank you so much and I will see you soon.